Welcome back to Show Your Colors up here in Strand Park here in Alexander City. I'm joined now by the Clay Central Volunteers head coach
Chris
Heron, and my players over here. What's your name? Introduce yourself a little bit.
Davin Philnort. And Ben Street.
All right. Well, I appreciate y'all coming up here today, and I was bragging on you a little bit when y'all came up that this is probably the best looking helmet we got on the table.
That's sharp, yeah.
I like the color scheme. I like the look to it and everything. So, hats off to y'all for putting that together. And
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, first off, we're going to dive off into a little bit. Talk a little bit about your season you got coming up. Just kind of get a feel of everything. Tell us a little bit about what y'all got coming up this year.
Well, we got, it was a new classification year, and we're Class 5A, and in Region 4, we kept a few region opponents, that we had last year, picked up 3 new ones. So we got, 3 folks we've never played from Clay Central, and so we'll be, looking at those guys. Our non-region games are, 3 of that we've had the last few years in Montford and Benjamin Russell and Hanley. So, but some new opponents and then some others mixed in there that we've been playing the last 4 or 5 years. So, hopefully we can, we'll be battling for one of those 4 playoff spots coming out of our region come the end of October.
I'm sure you will. Y'all always seem to be right there in every single season, so I'm sure that won't be a problem for you. Do y'all have a large senior class this year?
We had 19 seniors last year. We've got a class of 17 this year. And those guys from last year, had played a lot of football. We lost 9 of 11 starters on defense. We only got 2 returning starters on that side of the ball. Offensively, we've got 5 returning starters on that side. So it's the spring. Working through the off-season weightlifting conditioning program, and spring training was big for us. And this summer we've been working on some things. So come Monday, August the 1st, we're looking forward to seeing what we can put together and see how it goes.
Definitely, we'll be here for you. Are y'all ready to get started and get back in the heat?
Yes, sir.
Well, what are some of the goals that y'all have set up this year, or some of the things that y'all want to accomplish?
Well, we want to accomplish being the state region champs this year.
Yeah, definitely, and that's a grind that starts right there August 1st. Getting in there and working every single day, and Coach, are you the same with that? You'll have some other goals that you have set up.
Or? Oh yeah, the first thing is to reach your fullest potential, and if we as individuals and then collectively as a team, if we can reach our potential, then some other goals will fall in place. You want to have a winning season, and you want to make the playoffs, then you want to be battling for your region championship, and then the ultimate goal is a state championship. So, if you start with that first one, if you'll reach your potential, be the best athlete you can be, then those others tend to have a way of falling into place. These 2 guys here with us are going to go a long way toward that. Ben's our quarterback. This will be his 2nd year. He's a junior, and and then Davin's a senior, and he's a wide out and a defensive back for us. And these 2 guys, along with others, the senior leadership we have from our 17 seniors, it all plays together and plays a big part. And we're looking for good things.
So this right here is like the little 1-2 combo. So y'all are you looking for him whenever the ball snapped back there too? Or are you throwing it up? He's tall. He's tall. So I know you can probably put him in there and let him go get it a little bit.
Yeah, he does a good job. Devin, he's one of our go-to guys when we need something downfield, and then Ben does a good job of getting him the ball, and sometimes you just kind of lay it up there and hope Davin can go up there and get it.
Ben, have you got more comfortable in the offense, I guess, going into being your second full season at starter? You feel good in the offense and everything and ready to hit it hard again?
Yes, sir. It took a little bit of time, but I practiced and got better at it.
Oh, that's a given, though. They can just expect you to pop up in there and completely know everything, So that's great right there. So let's talk a little bit about last year. What were some of the challenges that you saw, I guess, being a first-year starter and those type things?
Well, I had to learn my defense at first. Starting out at quarterback, it was kind of hard learning to recognize defense and change the play and stuff in the huddle like that.
So you have control over making the adjustments and making the audibles and stuff as well?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Yeah, that is a tough job right there. Do you see a lot of different defenses every week, or is a lot of teams run kind of the same style, or what do you face mostly, I guess?
Some teams run the same stuff, but some of them, they change it up a little bit.
Yeah. So it's really important to get there and get that scout team in there during the week, I guess, to show you the looks that you need, right, to get everything prepared. Okay. Coach, is there anything, go into a little bit about this senior class that you got coming up. I mean, these guys have been with you for a while. You know, what are some of the things that you're expecting from them, or some of the lessons that you've taught them?
Well, one interesting thing about this senior class is you know, of course, we're going into our 5th season as Clay Central, and you know, a consolidation 4 or 5 years ago of Clay County High School and Lineville High School, and this group of seniors is the last group that played any type of football at those old schools.
Oh,
they
wow.
were 7th graders. They were the last 7th grade group that played junior high at those schools, and so you know they you know, they've been almost their whole career has been spent there, other than that, you know, that their 7th grade year, and you know, they've been around some teams that had a lot of success. They've been around a couple of teams, you know, a team or two that didn't have quite as much success as we've become accustomed to in Clay County. And I think they've seen differences in leadership styles. You know, every year is different, every class is different. And you know, to this point, all through the winter and the spring and summer workout, you know, I've been pleased with the leadership that they've shown.
Nice. What are some of the things that coach has passed along to y'all? Like, what are some of the traits that he's really, I guess, driven home on it and to try to teach y'all and everything?
It's more about leadership. You know, he would usually, during workouts this summer, he would just call us in the little film room and give us these papers, and he would get them offline or something like that and print them off and give it to us, and he would have us read out loud together as a team, more about leadership and about this upcoming season and how we could make our team better as a whole, as one. And so, yeah.
Nice. So he's really driving in that leadership, and that's what it's about right there. Especially with a team the size, you know, as large as a football team, you got to have some kind of leadership to go in there and keep everybody together. So, you know, that's really important. What are some of the things you're looking forward to this year? Yeah, any big games you got coming up that you can't wait to strap up for, or
all of them? Really.
All of them?
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Just see what happens. We work every day, every week to get better in the weight room, schoolwork, you know.
That's what it's about. I mean, and a lot of people don't understand, being an athlete is tough because you got to keep everything in the classroom. You got to be, you know, I guess on your P's and Q's, because especially like in the community like y'all are in, everybody looks up to the football players, you know, so doing that, handling your schoolwork and also practicing and working every day, it's a tough job. So, you know, hats off to you guys for doing that, and I wish y'all best of luck this year. And of course, y'all need to keep us updated in the season and come up here and talk with us if you ever get a chance. I know he might be working y'all most of the time, so.
If you'll buy us supper somewhere, we'll come.
Hey, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
We could do
We'll
that.
meet you over and eat somewhere. We'll come pretty regular if you want us to.
I hear there's a pretty good chicken finger place.
Yeah, that's where we hit it.
There you go. There you go. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all coming out here and sitting with us and talking with us, and we wish y'all all the luck this year. Keep us updated in the season. I know it's a 48-hour day job right there for you, so I know it is. So we're going to be checking in with y'all and catching in, and if we can do anything or anything we're going to pass along, just feel free to let us know here at Sports.
Well, we appreciate you having us down and appreciate you promoting high school athletics.
Yes, sir. Well, that was it right there for Clay Central Volunteers. We'll be right back after this break with our next one.